I have cramps. Let's just get that out of the way. I have really bad cramps right now. So I'm gonna take the towel out of my hair, and then we can chat. And I know I said I was going to snack, but I'll probably skip the snack. I'll explain. But anyway, Mom's wind chime broke. Or rather, the wind chime that I think I bought once upon a time and fake gifted to Mom so I could have it broke. It fell off. And when I filmed the video, and this little ball like ripped. So we're gonna try to take this apart and restring it with new string, because I guess this is just like decades old by now. But I'm gonna take the towel out of my hair first. Burb. Hello Chile, hello Florida, and we're gonna condition my hair. This I bought like, I don't know, probably a year and a half ago. Sometime during the pandemic I was like, oh, I have no more hair products. Let's see what's going on at Walgreens. And Walgreens had these for sale, so I bought some. But anyway, as I was saying, in the TMI department of oversharing with internet strangers, I have cramps, very bad ones right now. I feel very weak. I basically ate the entire sweet potato concoction that we made on the last live in one sitting, and then I passed out because I was so like stuffed that my entire digestive system was like, all right, we're gonna need all of your blood to digest all of the sweet potato peanut date mixture that you just put into your body. So then I just passed out on the bed, and then I woke up at 7:15, and I was like, I feel like shit. Sure enough, my period came, which is actually a really good thing, despite how ill it makes me feel. It's gonna be a long night. Because I am like a full month late on my cycle, and I was very worried for a while that I have a toilet seat baby or the second coming inside me, and now I'm very happy to know that that is not the case. Latvia, welcome. Hello Minnesota, hello Germany, hello Hawaii, hello Oregon, hello North Carolina, hello Texas, Tennessee, what up, what up, what up? Anyway, now that my hair is freed, we're gonna clean this first, okay? There's like a lot of stainless steel rusting action. I guess this is not stainless steel if it's rusting. There's a lot of rust action. We're going to clip all of this. You know what I should really do is take a photo of how this is arranged so I remember which part goes where. Hold on. You want the lights on there? You're just sitting in the dark like a vampire.
Sure, although I am rolling that.
Okay, never mind. I know. Will you focus? Can you focus? There you go. All right. Okay, I definitely didn't need the flash. Sorry guys, I'm having a real boomer period of my life here. Now we wash it. What shall we rant about tonight? So I've had that second episode of the so-called Cairo Diaries edited for probably 2-3 weeks now. I think I edited it like 7 to 10 days after the last one went live, but I just wasn't ready to let it go yet. And today felt right. If you read the description box, today is June 4th, 2022. It is the 33rd anniversary of the Tiananmen Square Massacre, which was the final day when student protests in Beijing, China got squished pretty violently by government military forces, and pretty defining moment in my parents' life, I think. And my mom had attended the earlier days of the protest with my dad. I was born in 1989. They attended part of the student protests, I think, in May, so before things got really ugly. And I think my mom has some sort of heat stroke or panic attack, and she, fainted. With me inside her, I was probably, second trimester, going into the third. So that explains some things. Pretty significant day and a pretty sad day. To think of all the ways in which we want to see things change, but people are always just resistant to it. I was asking my dad whether Mom wanted to attend the protests, and he said that she had spirit, but she was afraid of things happening, and, it's messy. Protests and revolution are messy. But my dad convinced my mom to go because apparently he said, if we have this child one day, and they end up asking, what were you doing when this protest was happening? And we tell the kid that we sat home and didn't do anything, what would that feel like, sound like? So they went. This is a question that I've been thinking about a lot at work too, is when you speak up about things that you know are not working, and about things that have been not working for a very long time, that you know are affecting your coworkers negatively all across the board, do you speak up about it or not? Because it's pretty obvious after so long of a company working this way, of any system working in a way that doesn't work for a lot of people living under it, that the system itself is resistant to change. Reasonably, the system wants to preserve itself. And I've come to the conclusion that it's a lot like trying to be environmentally conscious or ethical in any way in our world right now is, does it work for you? If it doesn't work into your lifestyle, for whatever reason, to do this thing that is considered morally right, then don't force it. There's just no point. But if it brings you any sort of inspiration, pick-me-up, joy, purpose, drive, then do it. It's just what works for you. You can't be good all of the time. You can only be good to yourself most of the time. So sometimes it works out that what's good for you is also good for a lot of other people. And that's I guess, morally happy moment. But if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. Because in the grand scheme of things, I've come to realize it all kind of doesn't matter, does it? Hello, this is not Pizza Hut. Oh man. I kind of enjoyed not having this for a month. But also eternally better than having a baby. wishes, Alicia. I hope you find what you need today, too. What I need today is to fix this broken wind chime, so let's wash it. I think I need to find a scrubby of some sort. Do we have a toothbrush in the house? Oh, come on. I know we have a toothbrush in the house. There we go. What are pamprin? Oh, so I try not to take painkillers for the most part. I just try to tough it through. Sometimes I give it a smoke. Sometimes it betters the condition. But, like, I don't want to get used to taking painkillers. It's not my scene. You know?
I would say single or first option, together.
Hi, Belgium. Oh my gosh, nonprofit is horrible. Not all across the board, but a lot of nonprofit is horrible. I have some Advil. Ibuprofen is usually what I take. I remember one time in high school, I took Motrin, and I could not stop bleeding for a week, and I was like, that's the fucking last time I ever took Motrin. Not sure if it was, you know, causation or correlation, but it was not fun, and I do not aim to repeat that ever again. Washing away all the dust and grime, to which I shorten dime. That's confusing. Nonprofits are really tough. You know, they work on a budget. Some of them are rife with internal corruption, external corruption even. They undervalue their workers and kind of abuse them based on the morality of their cause, by just like fully squeezing them dry. My mom's told me of several. My mom used to work for a nonprofit. She worked for them for over 2 decades. You know, I can't speak poorly of her work, but I do wish that she got to retire. I was telling Aaron yesterday, I don't know, maybe it was today, I don't remember, but it came up like what mom's age was when she passed away, because we were watching this guy who was a noodle master in Gansu, China, making Lenzhou ramen, and the video introduced him at 61 years old, and I was like, wow, he's working so hard to get up at 3:30 every morning at 61, the same age my mom was, and Aaron goes, your mom was only 61, and I was like, yeah, she was like a week shy of her 62nd birthday, and he was like, wow, that's sad, and I was like, yeah, why do you think I'm so distraught? Like, I don't think my grief would be nearly as bad if I knew mom had at least 3-4 years of retirement where she got to like travel and fucking enjoy her life. Mom never got to do that. That's what really makes it really very tough for me to handle, is like, I know that she worked so hard her entire life, and constantly worrying about me and other people, and she just wasn't able to reward herself on time. But I guess there is comfort in knowing that, like, even the way she died is one of the many things that she's done for me in terms of teaching me how to live and protect myself. It's really sad that we've come to a place in society where we have to teach ourselves how to protect ourselves, because society has gotten so good at brainwashing us to produce stuff for society that, like, we don't remember where bodies who are physically, mentally, psychologically vulnerable to long-term systemic abuse and systematic abuse. So I'm learning that. Pizza is knowledge. I like Rock Road. We have a friendly troll tonight. So help me remember. Big swirly marble on top, clear small marble connecting to it, followed by the ring, followed by the chimes with the little swirly ball in the middle and another one attached down below. I think I might have fishing line, but I kind of want to do it with string. I don't feel confident about twisting the fishing line into a knot. I feel like I can never get it to stay, and they're kind of jabby, and I just let me see if I can get a needle first. You want to come for the live, Freddie? You want to come for a live? Do you want to come for a live? Do you want to join for a live? Come here, boy. Guess who's joining us? Guess who's joining us? It's Fred. Hi, Fred, buddy. Welcome to the live show. You have fans. What will you say to your adoring fans today? Have you had a good day? Thanks, Nez. We bought the shirt together. Do. It's treat time. Yummies. Yummies. We bought this in like Flatbush somewhere. I think we went to a couple of vintage stores, and then you were going off to the Subway to like the M or the JZ. And then there was, I don't remember what the shop was called, but I bought this and a pair of jeans that had the embroidered borders. I think I offered it to you first, but you said it was too big, so I bought it. Are you having such a fun time? Having such a fun time eating treats, eating expensive, dry, frozen turkey? Yes. Last one? Good job, Freddie. Oh, okay. Alright. Use me and leave me. I see. I see how it is. Wow. Wow. We all got used, y'all. We all got used. So I have this jewelry craft nylon monofilament that I can use. Okay. Or I was thinking I could go with this. You know. What do you think? Alright, fine. Everyone's agreeing. I don't like listening to people. I like being a stupid rebel. So what shall we talk about while we perform surgery? Ooh, okay. We're definitely gonna lose pieces. Why don't I put them in a container? I wish I knew better knots to use, because I always feel like my knots look really bulky and ugly. It looks like they have a specific way of tying this together too. Let's discuss narcissism, gaslighting, and disinformation. I feel like we've touched on all of those things again. The worst thing about all of those is that they are at their very core and center self-imposed. So you have to find a way to get out of your own way first before digging yourself out of any hole. Tell us something good that happened this week. Oh, Obama noodle. Is Obama noodle like Bobam Hui? Or Bumbo Hui? Is that what he ate in Hanoi with Bourdain? And like that joint blew up because of Obama and Bourdain's visit? I'm not too familiar with Vietnamese cuisine, however. I actually really like Vietnamese cuisine. It's like really nicely light and flavorful comfort food to me. I think Aaron is more likely to choose like Thai over Vietnamese for sure, but I might have a thing for Vietnamese food. What follows this piece? Oh, I have a photo. That's a really cool photo. Look at the motion in that.
The curse is actually just what you're talking about, Jason. Yeah.
So I think we have to have multiple threads go through here that eventually end up being the string that ties down to the chimes. Let me just, this is why we took the photo. There's a lot of strings being folded over. And then through that bead. Okay. Alright. So I should cut, oh, I'm getting sweaty in here. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I never used to like Indian food. I always thought there were too many spices and it all tasted like very aggressively cacophonic. But I am developing a taste for it. I think with all cuisines, you really do have to just like practice attuning your palate to the flavors and the way that textures and flavors interplay in a specific cuisine before you can start to like it. A lot of people just say like, I don't like that. I don't like this. And I'm like, okay, but how many times have you tried it? What's the string for the middle?
Sounds rough. This is what else? Yeah, there's a.
Oh yeah, the middle dangle. Okay. This is too much brain power. I'm gonna fuck it up. Aaron can definitely eat Thai level spicy. We went to a place called Ugly Baby in Carroll Gardens, Brooklyn, and there is a duck lob dish that is like killer. My face was on fire. It was ridiculously spicy, and Aaron had to be the one who finished it all. So I think his spice tolerance is probably 4 to 5 times what mine is. much harder than I anticipated. I don't think it's that hard. I just think that with my brain power being 0 and with the cramps, I'm just like, ugh.
My inventory has been. Okay, now let's go through all this crap.
So, I think I have to weave this other end through too.
We need to use plus. So you got the bad stuff to break.
Yes. You go in.
Jason, you want to that ice cream increase your exit fees on one.
Maybe I don't need all of you here. Maybe I just need. So I need to tie a knot big enough that would stop this from flowing through. But the knot needs to go hook itself onto this big guy here. Oh, we gotta do this again. I did it wrong. First we gotta hook it through the big guy. I did not decide whether or not we're gonna get Fred a friend because I don't know if he'll like other cats. You know? I don't have a small bead, unfortunately. I only have this bead that it came with. And I'm trying to figure out how they did it. How did you do it? How did you do it? That's not what mine's gonna look like. Oh, okay. Alright. Small bead out. Well, guys, this is not my strong suit. For sures. We're gonna tie a dead knot here. Right? Is that what you did? Is that what you did? then the bead goes.
Cross the digits and push it. The basic C.
Alright, okay. Next, we got this part. Next, we have the disc. Ice cream.
No, I open, those presents. If you right click it, open it, you have a chance to get across the road. This is the way it's
Okay, we definitely did something wrong. I definitely should have used all the strings that I had cut up earlier. Wow. My brain today is just shot through the heart. And you're too late. You give love a bad name. The ice cream truck is always creepy. No doubt about that. I have to go change. It just turned really humid all of a sudden and I am like damp. You gonna fix this for me? It would be lovely to have elves who just like come in and surprise me with solutions to all my problems. I do need a big fat smoke. Ooh, is it mushroom time? Have fun. I'm jealous. have a recipe for banana pudding. I just feel like good bananas, good pudding, box vanilla wafers. You're set, baby. Some good vanilla, whipped cream. Oh, you must have the whipped cream. What is banana pudding even without the whipped cream? Nothing. It's nothing. I'm sorry you don't like Florida. I feel like Florida's got a lot of things going on all the time. Florida's a place like no other. For sure. We're gonna have a lot of problems if you think my name is Joy. Good lord, there are too many clear strings and I have no idea where they go. What is going on in my life? Referring to the photo. Tattoo's okay. Piercing's okay. I don't think either one is infected. I still have pain on my belly, not because of the tattoo, but yes, because of my period. Dancing hamster song. Wow. Okay. Wow, I didn't do as much today as I thought I would be doing. But I guess I did do enough. Or you could even say I did more than enough. I went to see Grandma, fried her some new youtiao, brought her some noodles with boiled peanuts and salted duck egg. Brought her some grapes and oranges and made her some freshly fried snacks. These ones. She really liked them. It's been a long time since she's had them, I think, and she loved them. And then I went to buy some halal beef. Gonna develop a beef noodle soup recipe next week. And came back home and did laundry with Erin. And then we finished laundry and we were just like pooped. And then I ate a lot of juice and fruit and all of my sweet potatoes and then passed out. And then here we are. This is too much for me, y'all. I don't know why, but my brain is not doing this. My brain is just like, I don't want to do this right now. I also just feel like this is for a day when my fine motor skills are more on point than they are now. Good Lord, this is hard. Has Lala been able to get out and enjoy the weather? You know, I think the facility said that in May they would open up the patio so people would go out, but I haven't seen it open. And also, Grandma does not like being taken anywhere, anytime. She like freaks out about it. So I'm gonna chance a wild guess and say no. She has not made it out. The sauce is definitely the best part of Hot Pot. It is the heart and soul of Hot Pot. It is also where you customize Hot Pot to be exactly what you want. Aaron is playing a video game right now with his brother. That's who he's talking to. So definitely some uneven tension work here, unfortunately. Yes, this one is a little slack. I don't know if I can undo. Oh, maybe I can. tucked it up again.
Yeah, I just want
Now it is too tight. Unfortunately, this is going to be a very boring live if none of you have ranting topics for me or discussion topics for me. So if you want to spice things up a little bit on this live, you're going to have to feed me some topics. How did I tie this thing? What did I do? Why does life have to be this hard? Alright, if you like boring lives, by all means. Enjoy. We've gone over Eric Adams and guns. I have nothing else to say about him. Besides the fact that I would like a new mayor, please. My fingers are too fat for this job. I need like tiny baby hands. Why is it so hard in this culture to make a living by being creative? I think we have a limited economy. Like we don't like too much choice, and being creative means that you're giving people more choice. And a lot of people can't fixate on liking too many different things at once. So they end up fixating on one thing at a time, and it's not that it's hard making a living being creative, it's just like people don't know what they like unless they're being told what they like. When there are too many creatives and too many creative options, they don't know which ones to gravitate towards. It's also hard to make a living being creative because most of our lives are dictated by systems that we've gradually created to be monsters. So the small guys rarely get to do what they need to succeed because the big guys don't want them to. taco a sandwich? I think so. It's a lazy one. Any interesting new food trends? Guess not. People don't want to pay you fairly for a job you actually like, and you get gaslit by saying how lucky you are for doing something you actually like while being underpaid. Are we twins now, Co? I have officially gone through 3/4 of my 2-pound jar of peanut butter, and I'm trying my best not to eat any more of it because I need it for a recipe next week. But I guess I could just buy a new jar.
That's just thinking of
Ooh, some of these chimes are shorter than others. I did not notice that. So are they all supposed to be the same length or no? I guess not. Interesting. I've given up on making this perfectly. I'm just trying to make it stay. What does it look like to embrace and move through fears? It's so hard with opposing forces like anxiety, depression. Fear of what? I think we need to get more specific if you want to get my actual reactions on something. If not irrational fears, what fears are we talking about? And another subtopic is, isn't all fears irrational? And what is rationality? I just had someone comment on my Instagram post that I was being not rational, and that was enough of an argument for them to like discount what I had said. And I'm just like, clearly someone's not yet in the postmodern stage of modernity yet. I feel like we've been here for a decade or 2 or 3, but some people are a little bit behind.
Yeah, let's see your
If you had the space to garden, what would you grow? Oh my gosh, everything that I could eat. I would love to grow some squash. I would love to grow like potatoes and cucumbers. Tomatoes would be amazing. This chime is not so important to me, but I mean, it's one of the things that was in Mom's house, and I remember buying this chime, or rather her buying it for me, I guess, when I was still in high school, I think. And we bought it at her workplace. They had a gift shop, and we bought it one day after I had piano practice.
I guess.
Her job is like a nonprofit community organization. She was the editor at the newspaper division, but they also had like a music department, so I went to take piano lessons there with one of her colleagues. So it's just a piece of my personal history, you know? A period of my life. Mom had this hanging on one of the lamps. Actually, the only lamp that I ended up keeping from her house. Was that a Toto reference? Aaron.
No, it was the Resident Evil 5.
Oh. Aaron, are you not gonna eat dinner? It's 10. Definitely got a kinky string. Oh well. I'm gonna put it back where it was on the stove. I like hearing it every now and then when I grab some stuff. Sometimes I bump into it when I'm shooting a video and I'm like, oh, maybe that's not the best place for it. But the momentary break that I need when I'm waiting for it to stop sounding so I can continue my video is kind of a nice break. It makes me take a moment to just be like, okay, ground yourself. You are here. I used to get very angry at, well, I still do, interruptions. I think interruptions are necessary in life.
Then, okay.
Just had a friend say to me, he didn't have a great day because he couldn't concentrate all day, and he wasn't productive enough, and he only worked 2 hours out of the day, and I was like, okay, what looks like success to you? And he said, more than 2 hours of work. And I said, you know, do you ever have an off season? And he was like, do I ever have a season to begin with? And I was like, this is kind of the problem with our society, is like we're constantly looking for ways to make use of ourselves, and like sometimes we're just not very useful. Sad little kinky one, but it's okay. Our lives are always going to be kinky. My tattoo is of 2 angels holding a scroll, and the scroll says, "Sorry, Mom," and they are lined by flowers underneath. Goodbye, old string. Thank you for your service. So I kind of want to put this flower along the bottom ball too. This flower came off of a necklace that I once bought at Claire's for Mom. It was so kitschy, of course she didn't really wear it, but she really liked mother of pearl things, and this one, I don't know if it's real mother of pearl, but anyway, I got it for her one year at Claire's. Maybe I should put the flower, oh no, the flower doesn't have another hole through it, so it has to be the bottom piece. Okay. I'm also thinking adding the flower onto it will weigh it down even more, which will hopefully weigh down the lines, and they can actually like work out their kinks a little bit more. We'll see. think Mom was also trying to come to terms with not being useful 24/7. Like, she derived so much meaning from being of use to others. And like, I just need to say fuck it. I don't need to be useful. I don't need to be anything. I don't even need to be alive. There is no need for anything. You make your needs. So I guess if it makes you happy to be needed by other people, then that's your choice. But if it brings you misery, I just don't know why we gotta do that to ourselves. It's kind of what I meant in the video too. I hope Mom did what was right for her.
Yeah. You get hit by it, it's massive damage. Close favors. Oh, yeah. I guess this is definitely the hardest. You can hide under solid blocks. Yeah. Watch right here. Well, it's been for us to put solid blocks, and I'm sure your guys' stuff does. Yeah, you know. Electrosphere, sure. Oh, yeah, I guess I should just do this. Don't worry about healing. These things still will be those. I actually, it's not just a big part of it, it's
I also think like pop culture makes us feel bad about a lot of things that are normal. Like when we give things a name like mommy issues, it makes it sound like that it's an issue. But like maybe this is just the way we all are. Maybe we just all have mommy issues and that's okay. It's a really difficult relationship to understand between parents and children, between where one self ends and the other begins. It's never really been clarified, you know, like you don't cease being a part of someone just because you exited their body physically. Watch all of these knots become untied after like a week, and then a whole thing's gonna fall apart into a pot of soup. different than what it started out being. Sometimes it makes an appearance in some of my cooking videos, and I enjoy that. How's Pupper doing? Is he settling in okay? Carrot, is it? Hi, Carrot. Okay, y'all. I'm getting very bloaty, and it's getting painful. So I'm gonna go to bed and probably watch some shows on Netflix. That's about it. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for keeping me company. Thanks for being so encouraging of a stranger's attempts at whatever this was. And I hope you get to extend the same amount of kindness and patience to yourself. Because it's hard to do that. But you, above everyone else, deserve to give that to yourself first. Let that be Mom's lesson to us all. Take your vitamins. I'll see you next time.